Hello to prospective parents and students of Sedgefield Community College, and welcome to our virtual open event. Apologies for not being able to greet you in school in person for this very important event, but as you will appreciate, under the current circumstances, it is impossible for us to hold a traditional open event. However, I hope the information and the various videos we've prepared will give you a feel for what Sedgefield is all about. You're watching these videos because you have a very, very important decision to make in the next few weeks. A decision that will have an impact upon your children's lives for many years to come. Get it right and your son or daughter will walk out of their secondary school as confident, happy, well qualified young adults. Get it a bit wrong and there is the worry that they will not be as happy and potentially not as well qualified as other children who have benefited from a high quality education and the opportunity to develop their characters and personalities. There's no doubt about it. If you, as parents, get this decision right, then it will open doors for your child in the future. With this in mind, the purpose of this virtual open event is twofold. Firstly, to give those of you who have already decided that Sedgefield is the school for you more insight into what you can expect. And secondly, for those of you who have yet to decide on the right school, the opportunity to get the information you need to be able to make that informed decision. In order to achieve this, we've put together a programme of videos that will give you the chance to get a good understanding of how we go about providing a quality experience for your children. So, moving on. You are here because as a parent, you want the best for your child. You know the importance of education, and you want to make sure that you choose the very best school for your child. Amongst other things, you will want your child to have a rich and challenging learning experience, to be taught by inspirational teachers, and to benefit from a culture of high standards and expectations. You also want your child to come to a modern, attractive learning environment, a friendly, welcoming environment, and above all, an environment that will ensure that your child feels happy, confident, and cared for. I can confidently reassure you that Sedgefield Community College can provide you with what you are looking for. Driven by our core value statement, Achieve at Sedgefield, based on the acronym Achieve, we're completely committed to inspiring and supporting our students so that they seek excellence in all aspects of school life. And you don't need to take my word for it. Fortunate for you and your child, Sedgefield Community College has been recognised by Ofsted as outstanding. These comments tell you a little bit about the school that Ofsted saw during their visit, and that all of our students since then experience every single day. As you can see from reading our Ofsted report, we are judged overwhelmingly outstanding. There were no weaknesses. That said, I'm entirely comfortable in saying that Sedgefield Community College is beyond an outstanding school. It is an exceptional school like no other. Central to our working ethos is the success of every student in the school, and for us this means a high quality learning experience in every classroom, excellent behaviour at all times, and the rigorous pursuit of the highest possible standards. I know some of you might be visiting other schools as well as Sedgefield and will be presented with a string of statistics about how well the school is performing. As some of you know, student performance is now measured by the amount of progress students make from when they walk through the door in Year 7 to when they walk out in Year 11. The key piece of data to look for is the Progress 8 score. As you can see, our progress score is consistently and considerably above national and local averages. That decimal score of 0.52 shows our students gain at least half a grade higher in each of their subjects compared to students nationally and locally. This is significant in terms of putting your child in pole position to securing their dream job or college place. And achieving those ambitions and dream career is another strength that Sedgefield has been recognised for. The quality of our careers education has been awarded the national gold standard, meaning our students are not just incredibly well qualified, but equally well informed to make very important decisions about their future. Year on year, we've achieved the accolade of being one of, if not the highest achieving school in County Durham. In fact, in recent years, we've looked beyond the county for comparison in order to constantly challenge our students to be the best in the entire north of England. In 2019, we were ranked along with a very small number of other schools from the Scottish borders all the way down to and including North Yorkshire for our students' exceptional achievements at GCSE. They are officially County Durham's highest achieving year group ever. To reinforce how exceptional these performances are, we are recognised in consecutive years by the Sunday Times as one of the country's top 50 11 to 16 schools. Our students in 2020, as expected, performed even better again compared to 2019. But as you can appreciate, 2020 was a year like no other, and rightly, performance tables have not been created for this year. However, for all we have the accolades, we are still improving at a rapid rate. As I said, we encourage our students to compare themselves to the very best students in the whole of England. We are not complacent about achievements, and we recognise in an ever-increasing global economy, we must make sure our students are able to compete with the best. For all students and parents, this means measuring ourselves against the best standards and practices, not merely locally, but regionally and nationally. You will be aware that our desire to constantly strive for the best in every aspect of school has recently resulted in Sedgefield being shortlisted for the TESS Secondary School of the Year 2020. Although exam performance is impressive, I don't want you to think that we are obsessed by exam results, far from it. There is more to Sedgefield than that, and sometimes the focus on exam results distracts people from focusing on the other elements that make for a great school. And one of the key features which makes Sedgefield a great school is its culture, and continuously demanding the highest standards, insisting that okay is not good enough. We see every day that this aspirational attitude has become part of our culture at Sedgefield. We don't need to force our students to do well. They want to do well because that is the norm. You've seen our examination performance. That isn't achieved without students having that intrinsic desire, determination and aspiration to do well. To recognise this, many of the best schools in England, like Sedgefield, have moved beyond Ofsted outstanding judgment and now adopt the world-class schools quality mark. This shows how we develop student skills, competencies, character and personal qualities to such an extent that our students rival those from the best schools internationally. Schools such as Sedgefield that become part of the world-class network are exceptional in that their students are world-class wherever you put them. Parents want to know which schools in the country ensure that their children reach their full potential. Universities want to know which schools are most successful at preparing students to excel in higher education. And businesses want to know which schools are developing the brightest potential employees. The world-class schools quality mark provides parents, universities and businesses the safe knowledge that a Sedgefield student is held in high esteem both regionally and internationally. What this shows is that we don't just teach students to merely absorb information that can be drawn upon in exams. We teach students skills that they will internalise and take with them through their life. Skills that enable them to analyse a situation, to use information and to break it down to solve a problem. These are skills that are crucial to successful people in all walks of life. This belief has put our school at the cutting edge of teaching practice, has seen standards of teaching improve exponentially, to the point where we are now training numerous other schools in the methods that we use. You may be aware that we became part of the Laidlaw Skills Trust last year because of our reputation for excellence in teaching. This new partnership also includes Durham University, and we're about to start the construction of a brand new teaching and learning centre on site, which will enable us to further refine our already outstanding teaching and training provision. This new venture will also allow us to recruit and train the very best graduates to work within Sedgefield and to continue to provide an exceptional educational experience for many generations to come. So, in summary, I've now started my 12th year at Sedgefield, 11 years as Deputy Head Teacher, and now as Head Teacher since June 2020, and I absolutely love this school. I enjoy being around our fantastic students and the best staff I've ever worked with in my career. Whilst we get lots of plaudits for our many exam successes and the behaviour of our students, I think one of our biggest achievements is to keep that smile on our students' faces, to make learning fun, to make the school an enjoyable place to be. Our teachers make great efforts to bring subjects alive, and that is not something that is found in every school. This is a truly different school. It is not the norm. This is not just another school. It is a truly exceptional school. So, thank you for listening, and I hope the rest of our videos provide you with the information you need to make the right decision for your child's secondary education.